Let me show you the power of the VectorVest software. All right. This week, I'm going to show you how to find, by way of just VectorVest indicators, what industries are rocking and rolling the most. All right. So I'm going to go, we're in the viewers tab. All right? Everybody in this room who has the software has access to do this. I'm going to go to Unit Search tool. Everybody's got access to this. I'm going to go to Delta Searches Industries. Delta Search. Delta looks for a percentage change. A percentage change. Now, I can go anywhere and look at a 10-day price delta on industries. All right? I can go to my broker's account and do that. And with that being said, auto truck manufacturing is up 77% in price over the last 10 days. Petroleum drilling up 66%. Those by far are the two industries that are rocking and rolling by price change. Now, how can I make it so that with VectorVest you can get a better feel? How about I do a 10-day RT delta, relative timing delta? The stocks that are in an uptrend, let's find out which stocks are getting to that uptrend in the past 10 days the most. Now, I double click on that, I'm going to get a different listing. What's at the top of the list now? I'm going to have transportation airlines. Woo-wee! Hold on, I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to do that. Why? Because this industry is about to take off. Oh, that's the air one. That's the airline one. Man, first off, let me ask you guys, are you guys liking the sounds? I'm very curious to know. Are you guys liking the sounds? Look at what's at the top right now. 10-day RT industry. Transportation airline is rocking and rolling. Why? Because people are willing to get ready to start to fly, folks. All right, Roger says no, he doesn't like the sounds. All right, fine. Just because of Roger, folks, no more sounds. All right, I'm going to move this away. No more sounds. All right, anyway, transportation airline. Nope. I'm sorry. No more signs. Roger said no. He doesn't like the sounds. So, Tech Opinion says it's a little loud. Can you do something about that? All right. Well, Joey just fixed that. All right. And Angel says we like the sounds. And A-Dub says forget Roger. Take that away. All right. So this is the power. And this really goes out to the people who are not subscribers to the VectorVest software. I can at any point in time tell you what industries, and why do I use 10 days, 2 solid weeks of trading, I think is a good feel of what's working in current market conditions. Transportation airlines over the last 10 days, rocking and rolling. I can right click and then view the stocks in that industry group to see what stocks are rocking. I love this, and this is now giving me the opportunity to really provide for you the power behind the software. Let's sort this by percentage price change. Since it's up so much, let's go look at the stocks that are up today the most. All right, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks in that industry are up today, and there's 25 stocks within that transportation airline. Only 4 are moving. All right, which ones have the biggest upside potential? All right, then I've got Gold, Linhas, Controladora, Latium, Air France. These are the stocks that have the best upside. Which ones are the safest? Folks, I'm looking at the same watch list of 25 stocks, sifting through to find out how about Southwest Airlines and Delta are the 2 by safety that are up the most. You know what this tells me? That these are stocks that I could possibly take a look at. They are safe. They may not be moving up in price right now. Let's do this. They're the 2 safest. Let's go look at their graphs. Now, if I'm looking at stocks to get into from the airline industry, this is what I'm looking for. I like that Southwest was in a downtrend. Look at that. Pop up against that 20-day exponential moving average. I'd wait for an up day before I buy, though, right? Same thing with Delta Airlines. Look at that. Love the bounce up above the 20-day. I'd wait for a day to buy. All right, but I love the opportunity to use a 10-day RT delta because that will only be found in the VectorVest software. What else is moving? Bank multi-regional. All right, that was the second one. No, retail department stores up 204%. Bank multi-regional. Folks, this is the way to find stocks in industries that are moving. in indices that are moving. Retail apparel. A lot of this is retail, bank, insurance, leisure, retail, business. Why? Because the world is starting to open back up again, and that makes sense. But now, if you want to be able to have that information at the tip of your fingers at all times, the VectorVest software will provide you with that information. So I wanted to take a little time this week to start and talk about the power behind the software to help you with that as well. All right, so with that, let's go one last thing. My next stories.
What if I have some questions?
Oh, why didn't you tell me you had questions? Go ahead.
Ask me.
I didn't ask you. Go ahead, Joey.
Are you in viewers?
I'm in the Unisearch tool. Question is, am I in viewers? I am in the Unisearch tool. Oh, they can't see that, can they?
No. But now they know.
Now they can't. Oh, they can now?
No, but they know because you told them.
Oh, okay. I'm in the Unisearch tool, and within the Unisearch, I went over to Delta Searches Industries, and I'm looking at the 10-day RT Delta. RT Delta. Any other questions?
How can I find Delta change increase in earnings?
The question is, how can I find Delta change in earnings? Hold on. I've got a search. I got a search already for you. What's it called? Explosive EPS?
So let's vote Roger off the island.
No, they're not voting. Explosive. Here's one specific. We have it in the search and already. Explosive EPS stocks. What was the question? How about earnings per share Delta, 13-week Delta, greater than 25%? So I can run that search. This is called explosive EPS stocks. And I can find out what stocks over the last 13 weeks have earnings per share greater than 25%. Ta-da! Great question, by the way. But that's already in the software for you. All right, any other questions?
How do I get EMA on charts?
How do you get an exponential moving average on this chart? Let's go add the best stock in the whole wide world. All right, and if I want to add an exponential moving average to a graph, go over to the price box right here, right-click on the price box, go down to add moving average. I have exponential, and I can add a 20 or a 40 or a 10 and add it to my graph. I'm going to put on 40. It goes down to the bottom of my list. Click on the box. There's my 40-day exponential moving average right below. All right. Any other questions, Joey?
Two more. Why not look at a 5-day Delta search?
The question is, why not look at a 5-day Delta search? I can. Why would I use that? If I want to be a little bit more aggressive, right? If I want to be a little bit more aggressive and get in a little quicker, keep in mind, the faster the time frame, the quicker you're going to be susceptible to retracements, right? Think about that. Well, I can do a 5-day. Let's go 5-day. Instead of price Delta, I'm going to go a 5-day, capital appreciation, RT, Delta, 5-week. I don't want 5-week. I'm going to go to 5-day. Look at that, folks. I'm doing it on the fly. Here's stock RT, 5-day Delta. Run that. I'm going to look at the top 10 stocks in the database that have the biggest move in RT. Now, look at this, 14,000%, but look at the price. So guess what? Due to your question, let's do this. Let's add some stuff. Price, actual, let's say the price is greater than or equal to $5. Let's put 1. And let's go add another criteria, stock, volume, average volume, right here, greater than or equal. And because I want to get some liquidity, I'm going to go 250,000. Now let's run it again. So now I'm looking at 5-day RT Delta, stocks price greater than $1, average volume greater than 250,000, NBR. This is a stock that's made the news too. Look at this, 5-day Delta, 1,300%. Look at that stock go. Percent price change, up 18% today. Ascena, 646%. You want that? There you go, on the fly, folks. That was done on the fly, but I made it more realistic by putting some price and some volume behind it. But I can do that. Look at their graphs, and that may not be a bad way to go. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.